I'm a retired gentleman who lives in the town, who was the state senator in this district for 22 years, and I was a Republican, and I'm here to wish Hassan well in his campaign. And to support him.
Can you please tell me a little bit about yourself? What's your name?
My name is Paul Brown. I live in Smithfield, Rhode Island. I built a house in Smithfield, Rhode Island in 1993, and I've been a lifelong Rhode Islander. I'm an independent voter.
What do you want in a senator?
Well, in any politician, integrity and open access to listen to issues that the public raises. I've gotten a very good sense of openness from Dr. Hassan Alswalf in terms of all of the work he's done, most recently with the United Nations and representing freedom for Syria, and before politics as an individual intrinsically being motivated for freedom, and the work that he does. You know, he's not a lawyer. He's a medical professional and cares a lot about people.
I'm looking for someone who is sincere, and I think Hassan is sincere. I think he has integrity, and I think he would work hard at being the state senator.
I'm very optimistic about Rhode Island's future, longer term. I think Rhode Island being positioned in the Boston metropolitan area, when you look 50 miles around Atlanta, San Francisco, and other technology centers in the country, there's a tremendous amount of energy that stems from the modern thought with the youth that attend our universities. In Boston and Providence has spectacular universities. It's no secret that our employment base is challenged in Rhode Island, and I think that's related a lot to our tax structure and our spending. And I think some balance and some conservatism in the state Senate is important to help Rhode Island make those small steps now that will make it a competitive state in this region and an employer, a growing employer in this region.
Certainly the legislature is lopsided with Democrats, and we're not going to have any change until we get some more Republicans in both houses, the Senate and the House. So, and I think Hassan, being a Republican, would contribute a lot to the representing to the town.
Well, I think one of the key issues for me personally is that there's the state Senate's actions to change districts takes really reduces the likelihood of having any balanced in the state Senate. And without the balance in the distribution of the votes, Republican, Democrat, there's just not really going to be an ability for the minority party to advance any issues or block an outrageous law that may be lined up in benefiting a few insiders. So I think that's key to improving the state, the action that's going to happen in the Senate.
Well, as I say, Hassan is, I think, would do a good job, and that it would sort of be a beginning to getting our legislature more turned around with more Republican candidates, because certainly what makes a good legislature, in my opinion, is a two-party system where you have not a lopsided majority like you have with Democrats down there now. I think in the Senate they have 40, let's see, they changed it since I was down there, but yeah. It used to be 50 senators down there, and that most of the time they were Democrats, but we came too close to a majority in a special election. So I think it can be done. Just have to go one by one at winning the seats.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.